At T-Mobile, our critical mission is providing unparalleled 5G coverage for when connectivity is mission critical. Introducing T-Priority, America's best 5G network experience for first responders, even in times of congestion. More capacity, faster speeds, better coverage. T-Priority from T-Mobile, built for tomorrow's emergencies, ready today. Discover more at t-priority.com.
For qualifying organizations on eligible rate plans, coverage not available in some areas and may be impacted by emergencies.
I know every operating
At my
system like
last
the
job,
back of
in
my
my current
hand.
role,
When it comes to
5 years of experience and have worked with several people from your company. I've been recognized for my passion. My team is everything.
LinkedIn delivers candidates who rise above the rest. With an up-to-date view into shared connections, skills, and interests you won't find anywhere else. See why 86% of small businesses who post a job on LinkedIn get a qualified candidate within a day. Post a job for free at linkedin.com/achieve. LinkedIn, your next great hire is here.
Bounce, pass. Sports. Pass, kick, pass. Dunk it.
What?
Funk it. Sure. Serve it. Here. Work it. Switch. Jockualr. We're about to get jockular.
Welcome to Jockualr!
Pew, 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 pew. The show where three best buds gossip about women's sports.
Today, we're talking about perhaps the biggest piece of news we've ever covered. We are officially 1 year old. 1 year.
12 months
That's
if you're
right.
in baby's time.
We can probably walk and starting to eat some solid foods.
Some solid foods, yeah. Oh, I like that. Oh, Tian Tran, she, her.
Katie Kershaw, she, her.
Ear Fight Master, they, them.
Okay, we have a lot of announcements today.
We have a lot of announcements.
So let's get cracking.
You guys, we're doing this straight from the phones. We just want to get this to you.
Okay.
Right.
Everyone take a paragraph. Go.
Note, this episode is available in full video on Spotify. You'd be doing us a big favor if you watched or listened to the video on the Spotify app. Please, please, please.
Okay, new information. We finally done it. We made a Patreon. Right now, we both have free and paid tiers, and it'll only get better from there. We're testing it out, seeing if our jockstraps, your listeners, are excited about and trying to keep the lights on and Harry in diapers. That's what it says here, Harry.
Wow.
Who wrote that? I don't know.
You can find it in your gigantic hearts to share some cashola with the jocks. That would really help us out. But even as a free member, we have a lot of cool stuff to check out, including a free Patreon exclusive video, content of which will shock you. Patreon.com/Jockualr.
And we're serious about it, shocking you. We said some insane shit.
Yeah.
That happened just moments ago. I'm still reeling. We will have episode discussions, access to nasty behind the scenes content, nasty, latest info on merch, our upcoming bracket challenge without sports, bonus episodes, and more. Yes, more.
Right now at $5, you get ad-free video episodes and a warm feeling, but soon we'll be announcing way more, including being the first to know about our upcoming merch. So keep your eyes peeled. It's an important step in trying to keep this show going. So we hope you'll consider joining even at the free level. There's so much to enjoy at the free level.
And wow! More new information.
What, Katie? What?
Jockualr is proud to partner with Outsports, one of the nation's leading LGBTQIA+ sports media outlets, during what will perhaps be the maddest much of them all.
Nice.
Madness.
We will be producing written and media pieces to be shared on outsports.com site. And to get started, we're hosting a bracket challenge with Outsports. If you haven't checked out Outsports, now is the perfect time. You'll be able to catch Jockualr pieces on Outsports through all of March Madness. And of course, there will be prizes for some of you who win our bracket challenge.
I know.
There will be prizes.
Go to outsports.com and read the words so sweet we mustn't speak them aloud.
We are the world.
We are the podcast.
Yes. We had a lot to say in this opening, but we did it.
We did it. In the past, I bet that would have taken us 15 minutes. And guess what? We did it in what, like 3?
Yeah.
And you're still talking very fast.
No, I can't stop. It's going to be like this
I think we should keep it like this the whole time. Keep intrigue.
Yeah. because Spotify is testing out a new slow down. and we're the first ones, so we're trying to talk as fast as we can.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Should we say kind of what's kind of hot, what's kind of sizzling, what's a little like ooh in the group chat?
Ooh, do you have one?
Seems like you did. Cause
Yeah,
No,
it did.
I was
The
just
way
gonna
you
you
were,
go, ooh, I liked that.
I
mean,
was really just introducing it.
UCLA, USC.
Wow.
Last game of the season
It was
at Poly Pavilion. I was there.
Big Ten, right? Big Ten championship.
Yeah, Big Ten final season game to decide who was the season Big Ten championship.
Gotcha.
The tournament is this weekend, and I gotta say, I was heartbroken, and it was made even more difficult because a very annoying man was sitting in front of me with a USC jacket, and he kept standing up and shouting and flexing every time they scored.
Like what? Can you do an example?
Like,
That's somebody's brother.
we were
That's
up
somebody's
really
son.
high, so I think it was maybe someone's bastard son.
Yeah. What was the energy like in the pavilion?
It was good. It was really good. It was when they were close in the third quarter, 55-51. It was like electric, and they were doing like flamethrowers. Poly Pavilion got like behind the basket, like flame.
That's nuts.
It was crazy, and it was amazing. But Juju Watkins has some sort of spell.
She's pretty good.
Juju is next level. I
Yeah, she
find
is.
Juju right now is the most exciting player in college sports for me.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that her athleticism is kind of unrivaled, and she's really got that star quality to her of just visually. She reminds me a bit of Kobe.
Yeah,
with
that's what
the-
everyone says.
And Diana with like the Diana Taurasi with the flat, like it almost is a flat affect until you realize that she's snarling at you.
And there's something about like big time players make big time plays. She literally does that in every single big game where she's scoring like 30 points, scoring more threes than she usually does in big time games, and like blocking people more than she usually does.
Oh,
It's just
that block. It was like a full court pass, UCLA player to UCL player, and Juju came from behind and swatted that shit into the stands and then stared at the camera. And even the announcers were like, "Oh man, Coach Corey and UCLA, they need like a little bit more swagger."
Yeah, it's
I'm like, because USC really just has that kind of.
They got a
remind me
little
of
dog. They got the dog in them.
They remind me of the other USC. They remind me of South Carolina. They got that dog.
It's really fucking annoying.
They got
Big
that
man, so I
dog.
gotta tell you,
They do got that dog.
they have that dog, and I fucking hate.
They got that little bitty dog in there.
I'm like impressed as like a sports fan.
I know.
But it's breaking my fucking heart.
No, I know. I'm rooting for UCLA, and that was an undeniable game. That was when you're like pleased to watch. I felt that way about, I think about the Final Four last year. Where every game, it's like, even if you had a dog in the fight, like every game, it was an honor to watch. Everyone played so well.
I mean, I think this March Madness is going to be crazy because like SC lost to UCLA. UCLA lost to USC multiple times. Notre Dame beat USC.
Oh my God.
But Notre Dame
looks
just got
crazy.
upset by Florida State. Like, it's just like,
Yeah. It's competitive.
your
right
brackets
now.
are going to be fucked. I'm telling you that right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's competitive and it's petty. Like, I missed that game, but I was home recently, so I was only watching everything UK. And I was watching the UK women's game against LSU. And Kim Mulkey, probably the best actual like legit outfit I've seen her wear, because it was just black pants and a red jacket.
Oh.
Okay.
But
Was she okay?
well, what?
You think she was sick?
No, what she was doing is she was wearing Louisville colors.
Savage.
Yes. I mean,
I see.
LSU took them down. It was a good game. They did really well. It's going to be a great team. But just that subtle red and black was
Diabolical.
diabolical.
Kim Mulkey survived the hell out of that hit piece on her.
How?
She really, I almost forgot about it.
100%.
Almost forgot about it.
How did she do it?
Because she's got that thing that like hyper liberals don't have, where like the only people that really can be canceled are people that like
Are the most vulnerable.
are the ones that are I think are trying
in our
to
society.
yeah.
the ones that are well, okay. I do think that obviously there are bad guys that get canceled, but I think that people who have a fear of being canceled tend to be people that are in pockets of society where that kind of cancellation would be really ostracizing.
Mhm.
And so it's like, academics don't want to be called out for being racist or inappropriate because they will get ostracized from a community that's values are very firmly the opposite of that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're in the sports world and it's like you're too mean to your players and some of it's racist and you're like, well, fuck you, do they win? Then the sports world is kind of built on that.
No, it
You
is
know what I
built
mean?
on
Like
that.
there's
Yeah.
a long tradition of that being an okay stance to take. So everyone's like, I guess she's got a point.
I mean, if she's winning, she's winning.
As long as she's winning.
If she's winning, she can call them dykes.
Yeah.
Okay?
Hi.
I think
Well,
that's the
I
rule.
do believe that.
I do believe that too.
Yeah.
Get on the
Sorry.
court, dykes.
Yeah.
Please, Docs.
Please,
Can you come
Docs.
out here for practice, Docs?
Listen, box out.
Well, I'm not-
on and off the court.
I'm not going to have 5 late dykes. I'll tell you that.
I mean, it's true. If you're winning, you can say dyke.
Yeah.
It's also, I think, women's sports.
Charlie,
is
bleep
not-
all of those for fun.
Isn't that big enough for people to really like it didn't make a big enough splash outside of our world. I think there are multi factors as
Yeah.
to why she didn't get canceled. Everything you said plus the spotlight on her isn't big enough.
Coaches are supposed, I know this is not my true opinion, and I do believe that coaches are allowed and supposed to be abusive. There's like a lot of our coaches that are most fabled are not ones like Coach Corey, who are like
Yeah.
so kind to their players and lift
Yeah.
them up and are there in office hours to make sure that they're, safe and happy and healthy off the court. The coaches that become like legendary because this is America are the ones that are like, we lost the last game of the season, so I had the boys come out to the field and they ran 48 miles until 3 of them died. And you know what? When they died, we pointed to them and we said, those were the weakest links. Those were the weakest links.
Yeah.
And it's in a 30 for 30 and we're all like, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
See,
like
that's
Bob-
what it takes.
Like Bobby Knight used to like
Truly.
throw
Jesus Christ.
fucking chairs
Mm-mm.
across the court, and everyone was like, "That man is a leader."
Yeah, that's what it takes to lead.
That's what I want to see in every
I
workplace.
do too.
More bosses throwing
Harry,
chairs.
you don't throw chairs at us enough.
Would you like to?
Well, you're sitting in all the chairs. If you'd get up, I could throw the chair at you.
Okay.
So
What
he
about
admits
your
it.
chair?
I needed to sit down. I was so tired from throwing all the chairs at my previous job.
You're dressed so
Oh,
cute today.
You are really
You look
dressed
really
cute.
nice.
That's nice.
I
Thank
love
you.
your pants. I love your shoes. I love your socks. I love your shirt.
Thank you. That's very nice.
Mhm.
I love your watch.
Thank you.
I love everything about you.
Thank you.
No, I'm gonna pick apart.
Nobody mentioned the hat. That
I
kinda
do like
hurts.
the
I like the
hat.
hat. I like the
Kinda
hat.
What
hurts.
does that
Not like
say?
I don't remember which
I
one.
can't
Oh, it's covered
see
up,
it.
Harry. You have
It's
to know
covered
that.
up.
The
city
of New York.
Oh, yes. I used to live in New York.
Oh my god.
And with that, we're gonna take a break.
Get Jockualr.
Okay, now.
Stop.
I'm trying to hit the fist. You keep your note.
Stop. Wait. Stop.
That's a fist.
That's cool.
This episode is brought to you by Peacock. The new Peacock original documentary, Matthew Perry, A Hollywood Tragedy, dives deep into the beloved actor's rise to fame and his tragic death. 5 people, including Perry's personal assistant, 2 medical doctors, and an alleged Hollywood drug dealer known as the Ketamine Queen, were charged with conspiracy to illegally provide Perry with the ketamine. Explore the details of the case in this heartbreaking special, streaming now only on Peacock.
You've maxed out your 401k, you're contributing to an IRA, and making some other investments. You're ahead of the game and doing well. But where do you go from here? The same old story can only get you so far. If you want a new take from a new type of financial professional, we invite you to get a fresh perspective beside an agent with the backing of New York Life. Insurance, investments, retirement, and more. Visit NYL.com to learn more. Investments are offered through registered representatives of NYLife Securities, LLC, member FINRA SIPC, a New York Life company.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistant's assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Hello, and we're back.
We're back.
It's since we're going into our second year, since we're a year old.
Yes.
I think we should talk about, what kind of glow up we're gonna have this year.
And what kind and the challenges of year 2 for us and athletes and teams and leagues in general. Because we want to try to avoid the dreaded sophomore slump.
Of course.
Exactly. There's a lot of pressure. Well, I don't actually. What I think what's beautiful is that there's no pressure.
Yeah,
on
there's no
us,
pressure for
which
us.
is really great.
Well, we a part of our glow up has been moving into this beautiful space.
Yeah.
Yes, it has been. I feel like there's been a bit of a vow renewal over the past couple months of us, just really happy to be here with you
like
guys.
a row. Oh, yes.
I
was like falling.
Vow renewal. All I was hearing, I couldn't. It took me a long time to process it because I was hearing bow renewal,
Which we've also done as a group.
Yeah,
we have.
We fucked that office up.
Yeah, we did. Led by Harry.
Led by Harry.
Do you know
R.I.P. old studio.
You know who was here before us in this space today? I think it was 2 dykes and a mic.
Oh. Okay, very fun.
Sam said they said hello.
Tell them we said hello.
Yeah, can you have Sam tell them that?
Yeah. I'm emailing him now. I'll put that in.
Are you and Sam is something going on?
No, it's just a budding friendship is all.
Budding friendship.
I like that really.
Look at how. Okay, cute.
Okay, so what are some athletes that you remember their second years as successful?
I will say, we talked about it earlier, Juju Watkins really went from, oh, yeah, she's great, to what the fuck?
Yeah.
For me personally, and that could be, I'm not paying enough attention, but what do you all think?
I mean, I think so. I feel like she was the star.
Yeah.
She was she had the pressure of coming in and being the star of that USC team, and she was. And somehow she has only gotten, not somehow, through hard work, has only gotten even better, which is incredible to watch.
I think it's sometimes helpful for these players to not have all of the attention right away in their first year.
100%.
Because it gives them time. We have to remember that these kids are 17, 18, 19 years old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that one extra year of intra-personal development where they're not totally in the limelight, they're still building relationships with their team and their coach and each other. I think that is a big difference maker.
Mm-hmm.
It just allows them to feel more settled. So when they get to the year 2 and the year 3, they're ready to step up and they, they can feel that thing. Whereas I do think that when you have a Paige Beckers, who we all love and is so fun to watch, there was kind of an immediate stardom that fell on Paige.
Oh, 100%.
But I think Juju also had that because she was an LA star and she was an LA home native that decided to stay in LA to play.
But didn't get the same amount of press, I don't think.
You don't think? She was in Nike ads last year.
The fuck?
She was.
You are totally right.
She was in Nike ads. She was in
amnesia.
She was in All-State ads last year with Joel Embiid.
But she didn't dominate the
totally
tournament last year.
You're totally right.
She had a heartbreaking loss in the Elite 8 to UConn.
Right.
But I think I agree with you that when they don't have the pressure, that's why I think Lauren Betts has had the glow up that she's had because
that's a better example.
She was she was at Stanford. She was recruited. She didn't get to play. She transferred to UCLA last year. Last year was her first year and people were like, okay, she's good.
Yes. Yeah.
This year she signed with WME. And she is fully a National Player of the Year contender. She's a completely different player, but she benefited from, I think, what you were saying.
Yeah, having a little bit of time.
Caitlin benefited from that.
Yeah.
I mean, her freshman, sophomore year didn't know shit about her.
I honestly didn't know about her at all freshman, sophomore year.
Yeah. It wasn't until that, I think her sophomore year, maybe, well, definitely her junior year was when we finally started to see her. But
I think that there's it's so interesting to watch this stuff happen because there are players that I think are very, solid, and they have the stats, close to a Paige or close to Juju. But there is an it factor, I think, that's required to capture the national attention.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit of pressure in that way too. Of I can't imagine having needed to focus on sports and also be cool. Also be marketable. You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
I think I would really struggle with that.
Yes.
Could you imagine getting an NIL deal out of high school as a senior?
No, I was not good enough at anything.
My NIL deal that would come right out of probably would have been with Sprite Zero.
Okay.
Why are you always repping them so hard?
Why Sprite Zero?
I was like, what
are they
company?
the official drink of debate team?
Okay, I was on speech team.
Oh, fuck, Tien.
Why am I getting teased like a little dick right now?
I thought you were on speech.
Okay,
yes, I was on
Wait, you guys. First of all, stop debating. We're on the same team. Hold your speech. That little dick comment that Katie made, it was, you'll understand that more if you join their Patreon. Okay? Okay. Do you see how I mediated that, Harry?
Very good. Those classes I made you take are really paying off.
Wow.
Yeah, guys, I've been taking classes to be kinder. It's kinder? Kinder and niece. And niecer to my friends. And I think it's working.
Mm-hmm. Great job.
I'm really sorry that I forgot you were on speech and not debate.
It's okay. I forgive you, and I'm sorry I reacted so intensely.
You're not still a little mad?
But is Sprite Zero? Did you guys drink a lot of Sprite Zero during?
No,
speech?
I was.
That was a genuine question.
You let me talk.
Bottle or can?
Hey, Mom. Can you just pull around? I'll be out in just a second.
Is this?
Katie's mom drives her everywhere.
A little bit earlier than I thought it would.
Oh,
okay.
No.
I love you too.
Jesus.
I was trying to think what would sponsor me as
No, I love that.
an 18-year-old, and all I could think of was listening to Iron and Wine and crying, and then maybe having a Sprite Zero.
Wait, what's that little bag that you like? That's Paisley and stuff.
Vera Bradley.
That's great. I was gonna call it a Laura Dern. Maybe they would sponsor you.
I don't own any Vera Bradley.
But you liked them in high school, huh?
No, middle school.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh,
okay,
God.
now Katie, it's getting too specific. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
What? Well, I'm just telling you that wouldn't happen once you're in high school.
Okay. I probably get sponsored. Hopefully by the Abercrombie and Fitch perfume.
Men or women's?
Men.
Obviously, sorry.
It's the best smell.
Okay, I know that.
It was really good smelling.
Go ahead.
Probably, hopefully in Panda Express. I really hope those would be my NIL deals.
I would have been sponsored by garbanzo beans.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Did you eat a lot of those in high school?
Yeah.
Canned right out of it.
At lunch?
Right out of the can.
At lunch?
Yeah, all the
Did
time.
you bring a can opener?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Goya?
Yeah, it depends. It really depends.
Oh, Depends has garbanzo beans too?
Yeah, well, you make garbanzo beans in your Depends and you get to eat them.
Wow, it's
And you
like
have that
vertical
other
integration.
deal
It's
with
such a good
Depends.
deal. It's such a good deal.
Oh
my God. Charlie, is this what you wanted us to talk about?
Harry, what would your NIL?
Yeah, what would your NIL do?
Oh, I'd like to be sponsored by shirts that look cheap but cost a lot of money.
Oh.
Shirts
Is
that
that the
look
vibe?
Is that what
Yeah.
you're doing
But
right now?
cost
No, this is
a lot
I
of money.
thrifted in the Bisbo, but
Where?
Bisbo.
the Bisbo.
What is that?
What's
St.
the
Louis, St.
Bisbo?
Louis
Is that?
Obispo.
Oh.
Oh.
I
didn't know its nickname.
I didn't know
Jesus
it's...
Christ, that felt like fucking nails on a chalkboard.
I know.
to me.
Every time he kept saying it, I was like,
Fucking-
is he saying business in a different
Yo,
way?
You really get a part of my brain that wants to harm others.
Yeah. I hear that a lot.
Okay, let's talk about people at a sophomore slump.
Sophomore slump.
Honestly, Paige.
Damn. I mean,
but that was an injury. We have to count it.
We have to count it.
She was slumped down.
She was slumped. She was Slumpdog Millionaire.
Slumpdog Millionaire.
Oh, I'm really 2025 is the year I bring back Slumdog Millionaire.
I think you could do it.
I think you're doing it
Slumdog
well.
Millionaire.
Do you have other Slumdog Millionaire references besides the title of the film?
No, I have them. I have them packed away.
I never watched it. But you
didn't?
You're trying to convince me to, and you just might. You just might.
Director was the same director of Chicago.
Oh. That little guy?
Yeah.
Sam Mendes?
No. Rob Marshall.
Franz Ferdinand.
Oh, yeah.
The band. Directed as one.
Okay.
Very talented.
Charlie says that Naomi Osaka had a struggling second year, had won back-to-back slams, and then faced intense pressure and media scrutiny, especially around her pregnancy.
But I'm
That's
like,
true.
But that's like those are both. I feel like those are both examples of like
complex trauma.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I literally think that the sophomore slump is what happens when you get like praise and then you get it's like what do narcissists do? Devalue, discard. So they get you all like revved up about what you've done and they're like, oh my God, look at you, you're so wonderful and bright, and then you do anything that they don't like and they're like, yuck, look at you.
It's Jennifer Lawrence.
It's gonna be really hard for you to do that again, isn't it? And then they just start saying that until it becomes in your head like this weird little like self-doubt mantra, and then they have these like periods of pain. But I think that all the players that come back from that, first of all, I love the theme of like women coming back from that period of time where they're just only taking fucking heat from this dumbass press for no fucking reason, or all these dumbass male fans that are coming in the comments just to be cunts to them. I love when those women are like, fuck you, I'm having a baby, and then they come back and as moms they're like, you can't hurt me, I'm literally invincible, and here I am, I'm gonna win a Grand Slam.
It happens all the time.
It literally does happen all the time. I do think when players come back as moms, they're like, you're not gonna bother me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so fucking busy. Who LaRue reminds me of that?
Sydney LaRue really reminds me of that too. Alex Morgan reminds me of that.
Yeah.
Serena, obviously.
Serena.
I do feel like that happened with Naomi Osaka. I feel like she came back and was just like, fuck you.
She was.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like that means for our glow up, I think we should, all four of us are going to get pregnant.
And we're going to need you to participate. I think you know why.
Yeah, you're going to carry the baby, Harry.
Yeah. A hardcore.
And that's this year?
Yeah, I hope
Yes.
you don't have any
Do you
plans.
think you have time?
I don't know how long that takes.
What?
3 to 5 years.
Okay, great.
God, could you imagine?
No.
Oh my God.
That would be
can't imagine
insane.
9 months.
I can't imagine 1
9 months
month.
without my wine and sushi?
I can't do it.
Oh, my cold deli meats?
What part of the thing that I don't understand, and I think that this is, why I ain't never gonna have no baby, is you have to spend that whole 9 months knowing that you're like gonna be torn from tip to taint.
Yeah.
Sweetie, it can't be me.
No, it can't be. I'm
not gonna
opting
stop.
out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop thinking about that. It's 9 full months, and you talk to them like you talk to the ladies when they have the little babies in there, and you're like, you don't want to ask directly, but you're kind of asking like, "Hey, you scared?" And they're always like, "Oh no, I'm not scared." You're not thinking about being torn from tip to taint.
I also don't understand people that are like, oh, I just really enjoyed pregnancy. How? Every day you could just fall and it would hurt something.
I think
like I would be so scared
all the time
to move.
No, I would be scared to move.
And I'd be thinking about my tip to my taint.
No,
My God. And when I found out that those bellies aren't hard at all,
a little soft.
I used to think that they'd at least like something like would get like they would be packed so tight that they'd be like harder.
No.
Kind of like a turtle shell.
It's soft. Now that being said, when I think about pregnancy for myself, I am so repulsed, but I can't even fucking explain it. I recently hugged a pregnant friend of mine.
Okay.
I immediately started crying. The air around her skin was so sweet.
Different atmosphere.
And beautiful. I like started to weep and I was horny. And I was like, oh, I was meant to be a dad.
Yeah.
I'm a dad.
Yeah.
I don't have that thing. I don't have that.
No.
I just want to be around a lady while she's doing all that.
Hide your pregnant people.
Pregnant people. Should
Anyway, I want to be
be-
around you while you do that, Harry.
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
Oh,
I've decided
gosh.
I'll do it.
Okay, folks. Have you experienced a sophomore slump?
Yes. But I will say this about sophomore slumps. I think it's a very capitalistic approach to people's lives. And
Ooh.
that you always have to do exponentially better
Mhm.
by certain metrics
Mhm.
than the year before. That's just not realistic, and I don't think that's sustainable. So I think we need to give more grace to people who have maybe a little slump, a harder second year because of XYZ circumstances. I think a lot of that pressure comes from feeling that you always have to do more and more and more and more and more and more and never feel satisfied unless you
Mhm.
are doing exponentially better
Right. We
than
are
what you did before.
We're
That's
judging
right.
people on a graph.
On a graph.
on
And
this-
Yeah.
So even if you are right below that imaginary
Yeah.
graph line that everyone has for you, it doesn't actually mean that you're having a bad year.
That's what I'm
Right.
trying to think that.
Yeah, I do like that.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I mean, I think in this industry it's easy to be like, man, I'm in a slump or blah blah blah. And being in one is fine. But I remember our friend Lily Sullivan and I were talking once, and she was like, this entire career, and I think this applies to things outside of our industry, is perennial. You just
Yeah.
you pop up when you pop up, and it's rare that we all pop up at the same time. And so I always just try to think about that of watching my friends shine when they pop up and waiting for my next time to pop up.
Last night I went and saw Heart, which is one of my favorite bands of all time.
I love Heart.
And
Where did they play?
they were at Crypto.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Oh.
Staples Center if you're a real one. And I got the chance to talk to Nancy and Ann Wilson after the show, which was amazing. And I think Lucy Dacus had asked Ann a question about critics, how to receive criticism.
Mm-hmm.
And basically how to get over your sophomore slump. And Ann Wilson very calmly was like, I don't think about that.
Yeah.
Just and we all kind of laughed, and she was like, I really did not hear those voices. And I truly believed her, and I do think that that's so important because, I think about it with making music, there's you want to do something that's maybe so different, or you want to do this, and then when you do something that's so different, you're inevitably disappointing some people, or because it went a completely different direction, you didn't just make the whole first album over again, people get disappointed, or they are you missed the mark, and you're like, well, but do you like the way the songs sound?
Yeah, whose mark are you missing?
Yeah.
And I was lucky that when I was playing sports, it would have been impossible for me to have a sophomore slump, because I truly was not good enough freshman year for that to be possible.
Same. How
Mm-mm.
can you have a
Not for
sophomore
me.
slump when you don't play when you don't play?
Well, I was thinking about for play practice, I wasn't cast my freshman year of high school. So I got my
What?
first role my sophomore
I'll-
year of high school.
I'm gonna bully that director.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and make a call.
Yeah. Give me
Thank
the
you.
initials.
Thank you. I'll give him off mic. Don't worry about it. Thank you. That means
No, I'm
that
going
means
after.
So that means so much.
Zoom on the face. What you doing?
So that means so very. That means so much.
Brought to you by Sprite Zero.
Woo! Finally, it has happened to me right in front of my
No, but
way.
it's so true. We can't be hard on ourselves.
Yeah, it's true. I wasn't cast. No. No, we can't. It's all. It's not. It's not linear. It's not the
Yeah.
way we want it to be. And yeah, pressure affects people differently. And also, fuck that. It's just not always going to go the way we want it to go. And then other people pop up that, especially in terms of athletics, they could be just fucking better than you.
Yep.
One example I think that's often used is Gabby Douglas, but it's Simone Biles is a once in a lifetime.
Yes. across all sports is a
yes,
once in a lifetime.
Once in a lifetime. That doesn't take away from the power that Gabby Douglas had or continues to have. It's just, man, that just happens.
So I part of growing up is recognizing that we are not all going to be Simone Biles.
Wait,
what?
What?
Harry, can we cut to break?
Jockualr.
This episode is brought to you by Hyundai. Whether you're running errands with the kids or heading on a weekend escape, the new 2025 Hyundai Tucson Hybrid is packed with class-leading advanced safety features like blind spot view monitor, forward collision avoidance assist, and wireless phone charging, so you can stay focused on what really matters. Learn more about the new Tucson Hybrid at HyundaiUSA.com.
Support comes from ServiceNow. We're for people doing the creative work they actually want to do. That's why this ad was written and read by a real person and not AI. You know what people don't want to do? Boring, busy work. Now with AI agents built into the ServiceNow platform, you can automate millions of repetitive tasks in every corner of your business, IT, HR, and more, so your people can focus on the work that they want to do. That's putting AI agents to work for people. It's your turn. Visit servicenow.com.
Whether you're ordering wings for the game, whipping up a 7-layer dip, or ordering pizza, there's something about football that makes you want to eat. And this football season, Uber Eats has the best deals on game day food. No matter what you're craving, from 2-for-1 pizza to buy one, get one wings, Uber Eats will be dropping new deals each week, all season long. Uber Eats, official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
And we're back.
And we're
We're
back.
back.
With the mailbag.
In the voicemail bag.
DJ Harry, hit us with the ones and twos.
Jock straps. We want to hear from you. Okay. So call our line. 567-231-5928. Wait, what? 567-231-5928. Let's never regret calling, lesbian ones. Jocks will always talk.
Jockualr.
Call me.
That was Charlie XCX.
And when we say Charlie, when we're talking about Charlie on the show, we do mean Charlie XCX.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie is our producer. Charlie XCX.
Charlie XCX.
She gotta get that money somehow.
Mm-hmm.
She's not getting it through.
She was
her
like,
music.
I've got time on my hands.
Yeah. Brat summer, Jockualr spring.
Yeah.
Welcome to your Jockualr spring. Okay, voicemail.
So we have a voicemail line. People have called in. Let's play the very first, not the very first call, but the first call of the episode.
Woo!
Hello, Jockualr Pod. It's me, Lena. I'm a huge fan of the podcast. I love all three of you. You're so funny. You're so informative. And Harry, I love when you chime in as well. Okay, so my question is kind of adjacent to sports. I'm really curious about referees and what makes a person choose to be a referee in a sport, because it's like the most hated role you could play in the sport world. People boo you, and you're constantly blamed for bad calls. You don't get to be cool like the players, but clearly there's some athletic ability needed, especially at soccer games. You're running along with all the other players. So I'm just curious what your impressions are of referees. Do you know any? Do you know what drives them or motivates them to follow this line of work? I'm just so curious about them. And frankly, I would love to see a comedy movie about them. That's what I'm kind of thinking about now. It's just like, why are there people who want to be refs? And if there are any listeners, please inform me. I would love to know. So thank you. I hope this question goes on the pod. Love y'all so much. Okay, bye.
This is the easiest question in the world. Virgos.
I think they're sadists.
All refs are Virgos
All
and
refs-
sadists.
Refs are sadists. That's what I think.
They're
I
like-
will say though that I've noticed in the And when I go to NWSL games, refs are getting hotter.
100%.
There were never hot refs when I was growing up.
No, they stay hot.
Yeah, no, they're hot.
Yeah. No, but they are hot.
Those women
They're
in those
hot,
little
they're Virgos,
t-shirts.
But yeah.
Those little black and white t-shirts. I'm
those legs in the NWSL.
You better shut the
way
fuck
the,
up
like-
when you're talking to me. Absolutely gorgeous legs.
The way the WNBA, with the way the like refereeing tops in
Even
basketball,
the harnesses.
yeah, and the way they fit, they're very like broad. Like they're. Have you noticed that refs have perfect posture?
Perfect.
I think they have to.
They have to. They have perfect posture. The way their shoulders are set back and their chest is forward.
Beautiful
It's
delts.
beautiful.
Beautiful buys. Beautiful tries.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful tight little waist with a big fat ass.
Yeah.
Nice big thighs. Oh, I'm thinking of that one ref. God damn. What a
But-
scene stealer.
But they are kind of, I think, evil in their nature.
I think so too. I
yes.
think you kind of
Yeah.
want to. I think they find pleasure from the pain, but
Mhm,
of also wanting to be like in control, even though
Mhm.
everyone is like, "Boo, you suck."
Are they like receiving and giving?
There it is.
Pain.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a serious dom energy
Yeah, there's like an
there.
S&M quality to the referee.
For sure. And I don't know if any of you that venture into watching any men's sports right now, though the dude refs are so freaking jacked right now that you're like, they're on testosterone. Like they
God.
have to absolutely be on drugs. It's absolutely insane.
Now I want to know about the seedy world of
Wow, I do too. I
professional
don't know
refs.
anyone who is a ref.
I don't either, but the movie
No.
idea is now it's coming in. It's coming into it.
Refs
also, if
would
they're-
not like us. They would not want to hang out with people like us.
You don't think?
Harry, you could be a ref.
I'm kind of the ref of the podcast.
Yeah.
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 And so is Charlie
Yeah.
XCX.
And so
yeah.
me and Charlie
Yeah.
XCX really like keep the trains running on time. You know what I mean?
Jocks Raps, if you're a referee,
Oh, why not?
no, don't talk about trains.
Okay.
If you're a referee,
That's okay.
reach. No, that too. That too.
that's
It's
fine.
okay. It's okay. You're okay. But reach out to us because we want to ask you this.
Oh yeah.
Because what if we had what if we interviewed a ref?
Yeah, we
Interviewed
would
one?
love to interview a ref, and I've been so bad.
Next
one?
call.
Hey, Jockualr, this is Mara. I hope you guys are enjoying the Chicago Sky gear. Thanks again for letting me know about the Chicago Hustle logo. We've never seen that without y'all, and I wouldn't have made this logo, and I'm really excited about it. Also, wanted to shout out my wife, Kelly, who helped me edit the logo. We got married this weekend, and I just wanted to give her a shout out because she's a big fan. Thank you guys so much. Thank you all so much. I hope you have a great day. Thanks.
Wait, I love
That's so nice.
Congratulations
to Mara and Kelly.
Happy wedding to ya. Happy wedding to ya. Happy wedding.
And many more years.
You want to explain what Mara was talking about?
Yes. So in one of our episodes, our wonderful producer, Harry, am I saying that right?
Yep.
Our wonderful producer, Harry, took us through some old women's basketball logos. And the Chicago Hustle was an old team. And then,
Oh my god!
oh my God. That beautiful caller made a Chicago Sky version of
Wow.
our. Okay, wait. I think. Did you just throw this? Did you?
Is that your size? What
This is-
size do you
No,
have?
we're just.
I
It's
don't-
really just a show. Though.
Okay,
we,
just
we
a
can
show.
figure out sizes later.
Okay,
but-
bye.
Look at this. It is a Chicago Sky version of the Chicago Hustle logo.
It's awesome.
It's so sick. Oh my God, thank you so much.
Mara was nice enough to send us some.
Yeah, same.
And if you want to buy one of those lovely things,
Oh.
you can check out Mara's Etsy page. It's Serious Goose. Etsy.
Oh boy.
XCX.
Jesus Christ.
Etsy.com/Serious Goose. Give it buy it.
And the quality, this is
nice.
embroidered. This is fucking nice.
You know the rules. We get gifts. We put them on.
This is not my right side. Is there another one in there?
Thank you, Mara and Kelly. Okay. Dear Jockualr, first and foremost, thank you for everything you do on your podcast. It brings us so much joy to listen to, and each episode is truly enlightening. My lovely wife Adrian is turning 30 on March 6th, and it would mean the world if you would give her a special birthday shout out on the pod.
Unbelievable.
She listens to every single episode from start to finish.
Fuck yeah.
And I often find her laughing along with your discussions. Adrian is also a passionate women's sports fan and a local hockey coach in our rural community.
I want to play.
She is incredibly loved and cherished by everyone around her. Thank you for your consideration. Cheers to the queers. Courtney Rotting, she, her.
Can we sing?
Let's do a song.
Happy birthday
to you, Adrian.
Happy birthday
big fans, we're big fans, we're big fans.
Adrian.
And a way to coach in a rural community. We love rural queers. We love rural women's sports.
Thank you so much. And happy birthday, Adrian.
Happy birthday, we love you.
Your 30s is amazing. I just want to say that.
Oh, bro. 30s rules, man.
I love my 30s.
God damn it.
It's the best.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Everyone,
30s rule, 20s rule.
Yeah, 30s rule.
Everyone's having a nicer time here.
I
Let me
promise
tell
you,
that.
you're just going to love it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Also, I want to note that we're not doing shout outs all the time. This was the shout out. There's no more shout outs.
There was like 2 shout outs.
This can't be a shout.
Ref
This isn't a
energy that
shout
Harry
out.
has right now is
thing.
insane.
I know. And then he's going to love it when I go, boo!
Yep, that's what I'm aiming for. All right, let's wrap up the old podcast. What do you say?
All right. Well, thanks for listening. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube at Jockualr Pod. And please subscribe to our YouTube. And now you can subscribe to our Patreon.
And my OnlyFans.
That's a separate.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and join us on Patreon for free. And join our community of jockstraps and get ready to get mad in March with our bracket challenge. Brackets will be announced March 16th, and you can join and play along because we're all going to be submitting a bracket.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping to win.
Yeah, of course.
I'm sorry to say, but I'm hoping to win.
You won one year. I won the other year.
Yeah.
I think, Katie, this is your year. I feel it.
I hope so too.
Yeah, I think
I don't know.
I guess I hope so too.
I don't know.
Email us at
Not doing
jockularpod@gmail.com or give us a little ring-a-ding-ding.
Play that track.
Jockstraps. We want to hear from you. Okay. So call our line. 567 231 59 28. Wait, what? 567 231 59 28. Let's never regret calling, lesbian ones. Jocks will always talk.
Jockualr.
Call me.
And rate and review us, but only if it's 5 stars.
Yeah, so I guess now play that exit song.
Oh my God. I'm
back-to-back songs.
I'm
I
excited to
feel
hear
like-
this artist again.
I know. Charlie XCX is really like...
She's so good.
She's so good.
She's really good.
I think she has a career ahead of her.
Me too.
Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, sports. Goodbye, podcast. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Go on, yeah. Goodbye, sports. You love them. Goodbye, Jockualr. Jockualr.
That's right.
What happened?
No, sometimes I just remember just like sitting in a room.
That really occurred to me as well.
Thank you.
Yes, this is huge.
This is huge.
This is
Caring for us.
The baby shower is going to be Potter themed.
Yay! And the horn on the Pegasus and other fun games. Everyone has to put a
Sorry, I'm
different
not well.
chocolate frog in the diaper and eat it or whatever. What do they do?
Harry,
Don't they like
whoa.
eat
Okay.
shit?
Nobody eats shit at the baby
Well, that's
shower.
not actual shit, but it's like they
yeah,
put...
you think it's shit.
You guys, it's her baby shower.
Okay,
you
you
guys
want
are
to
going
eat shit
to
at the
eat
baby
We
shower.
have to eat shit?
She wants
Yeah.
to put
It's
fucking
yours?
frogs in the
Oh
diaper.
my god.
Stop, you guys. Seriously, listen to yourselves.